So today we will discuss about the losses in the pipes. So in the losses of the pipes there are the two major losses. One is the major loss and second one is the minor losses. So these two losses are there whenever the water is traveling through the pipes. So in that we will see first what is the major loss. So this major loss which have only one type, that is because of the friction only these major losses are falling into the pipe. So based on this, the Darcy-Weisbach formula which is applied here to calculate the frictional losses, that is called as the major losses into the pipe, and this HF stands for the head loss because of the friction. The formula is 4F L square upon 2GD, where F stands for the frictional factor, H stands for the length of the pipe, V stands for the velocity of the pipe, G stands for the acceleration due to gravity, and last one is the D is the diameter of the pipe. Again second one, there is a two formula, one is based in the form of the velocity and second formula which is in the form of the discharge. So second formula is here, that is based on this discharge, that is HF equal to FL square upon 12.1 d raised to 5. So again based on this calculation of these major losses for the frictional value, one is the Weisbach, Darcy-Weisbach he has studied, and second one is the Chayes formula also which is applied to calculate this major loss, that HF equal to 4V square L upon C square into D, where C is the Chayes coefficient, it is called as a C. Later on, so there are second point, these are the major losses which are calculated under the losses into the pipes. We will see the minor losses into the pipes also. So Shweta, what are the minor losses? So minor losses, there are how many losses are there? 7. So from that 7 losses are there. So 7 losses. In that first one we can call it as a sudden enlargement. Again second one is the sudden contraction. Third one is that there is a loss because of the entrance into the tank of water. Next one is the loss at the exit from the pipe. Later on there is a loss which is because of the pipe fitting bending, and last one is the loss which is because of the obstacle. So these are the minor losses, where these minor losses are with the highest count, called as a 6 count are there. From that first one is the sudden enlargement into the pipe. If the water is traveling, so in that case the pipe which have a less diameter and bigger diameter, it is called as a sudden enlargement. That's why the first type of the loss which is created as a minor loss called as a because of sudden enlargement, and second one is the sudden contraction, means in that case sometimes the diameter of the pipe is bigger one, and again the pipe diameter which is going to be changed, it becomes as the smaller one. So that case it is called as a sudden contraction. In the third case, the loss which is because of the entrance. So whenever water is entered from the tank towards the pipe, so at that time also some of the losses are happening, that are called as a loss due to the entrance. Later on there is a loss which is because of the exit from the pipe, whenever the water which is exit from the pipe and it will be entered into the tank, so at that time also some of the losses are happening, so they are called as a loss due to the exit. Later on pipe fitting, whenever the fittings are there, sometimes walls are open, so at that time also some of the losses of water which is happening, that is called as a minor loss. And last one is the head loss, which is because of the obstacle. If some of the obstacles are entered or making the obstructions for the water traveling, so that is also called as the obstacle, or that is called as a head loss, which is because of the obstacle in the pipe. So these all are the 6 are called as the minor losses, and one is the major losses. So accordingly major plus minor losses which are happened into the water. So thank you all. Remaining part we see in the next video.